Hello everybody, it's Amanda again from ourlifeonamarquee.blogspot.com, and I wanted to start showing you bits and pieces of my Project Life album that I've started. For those who don't know, I had a baby in March and she's our first, so life has been transitioning and I haven't been able to stay on top of Project Life like I thought I would, so I'm only on week 8. Well, I just finished week 8, I'm starting week 9 today. So I will keep making videos showing you progress as I get caught up. Hopefully before I go back to school at the end of August, I will be caught up and can start doing it on a weekly basis again. But anyway, using the 12 by 12 We Are Memory Keepers binder, love them. The black is for our Project Life. If you saw my other one for Adeline's scrapbook, all of her scrapbooks will be in pink. I really like keeping the colors consistent. That way we always know what's in each binder. I'm using dividers in this. This is a Clementine collection, but I had an old collection. I don't even know what the name of it was, but I didn't use the dividers, so I'm using them in this. But if you saw Becky's blog, they're getting ready to release dividers for each, for like the Clementine collection, so I'm going to get those for sure and put them in here. But anyway, so this is our title page, and you can see I've got our name up at the top, living life one day at a time. And then this is an Allie Edwards thing there, and then here I colored in one of the words remember and put that in. I love how this turned out. I really like it a lot. Then if you flip, we have week 1, and I really started getting kind of decorative with our tags, and so I did different things. Like on this one I just have the dates, and then later on you'll see that I start adding the week numbers, but just different things, images from our house, some stuff from school. Down here is where my niece won the spelling bee for her school and got to go on to the district things. So, alright, the next week, week 2, went couponing, picture of, I had a really big increase in blog followers this week, so I put that on there. Started our Love Dare Bible study with our church, and then I had my first baby shower, so I scrapped 2 pages, and I just stuck them in here. Here's the first one. There's the second one. And then over here, this is a card that I made for those people at our baby shower, and they could write a little message to the baby. And then I also started including like what week I was, because I took pictures every week. So, oh, and before I forget, here I have one of the flip-up page protectors. Week 3, excuse me, I use this little 3x4 card as a daily routine, drinking my morning coffee, the time we wake up, and then putting Christmas decorations away, walking Abby, the dog, and then over here, this is an Allie Edwards idea, but putting a big picture and then journaling some of the Valentine's Day decorations that I was making. And then we had like an ice storm, which we had a very mild winter, so it was kind of strange, but I took a picture of that. And then Landon got recognized for 10 years. 10 years ago, the cross-country team that he was the coach of, or not the coach, but the captain of in high school, they won state. And so this is the email from his coach inviting him to the recognition service, so I put that in there. What we made for dinner, what I was drinking, coffee and stuff, pictures of our street, like in the ice storm. Landon took a picture. Nope, never mind, that's a youth outing picture. Our weather, and then just some random journaling. Week 4, Joe Paterno passed away. I really liked him. I know all the conflict and stuff surrounding him, but I really liked him as a person, from what I knew of him anyway. We got our nursery furniture, creating papers at school. Our old neighbor's house, that when we lived in a different town, their house got completely redone, so I took a picture of that. Did our first load of baby laundry, lots of yellows and greens, since we didn't know what the sex was yet. And then again, I was 31 weeks pregnant here. Week 5. This is the week of my husband's recognition, so I took a 4x6 photo, cut it in half, put it in there. We were watching How I Met Your Mother a lot, so have you met Ted? A story about a prayer that I prayed and how God really just amazed me with his provision in a time of crisis at school. And then here I just cut this down. I think it's 3 by 3, well, 3 by 6 or whatever. But my shoes, and writing a story about my shoes and all the places that they have been. And then this is a picture of my husband's cross-country team in high school 10 years ago. And I wrote a letter to him about how proud I was. And then this is a Design G photo pocket protector thing, and I just cut it down to use what I needed it to, or needed what to use what I needed. I'm so sorry. Put the date at the top to document more of my husband's thing. And then this is, I don't even remember which video I was watching on 2Ps, but someone did a layout where they sewed two 12 by 12 layouts together, cut the other one in half, and I fell in love with it. So I had, of course, I had to recreate it. So this is my husband's team 10 years ago, and this was the people that were there then. So I titled it Then and Now. And then when you open it up, this, I think it was like 10 by 12, opens up, and you have pictures there, and then pictures there. And this may have been from the 4 by 6 photo love thing from 2Ps. I don't know, but I love how that turned out. So nothing on the back really, but another day, or another, just finishing off the week. So then we have week 6, which, gearing up for Valentine's Day, we had a Valentine's Day party at our school, or at our church. Super Bowl, of course, so I had to, moving into February, I had to put that in there. Just like some extra pictures. Whitney Houston passed away, so I printed off a picture of the People magazine cover, and then on the back you could print off the order of worship for her funeral, so I put that on there. More stuff about school. Took two 3x4s and did them together, and then this is two 4x6s, and I just stretched the title all the way across, so it actually made kind of like a 12-inch thing. Week 7, choir practice started at our church. Landon's doing evaluations. Here I had some extra Instagram photos, so I just created my own little thing. Stuck them in there. A couple of really cute Valentine's Day cards that I wanted to save, stuck them. And then you saw me do this last year using baseball card protectors to keep Valentine's Day cards for my kids in. A really funny Valentine's Day card that one of my students made me that there's no way I could throw it away. It says, I won't show it, I don't want you to see the name, but it says, Baby O'Banion plus Mrs. O'Banion plus Mr. O'Banion, 2.5 people, but all 2.5 make, or 2.5 equal love or something, and it's just super cute. They're always coming up with creative things. Then here, a picture of us watching How I Met Your Mother with the title thing, a card that Landon wrote for me for Valentine's Day. You can see I started using a lot of washi tape and things here, and since I'm just getting caught up, I am also using my silhouette that I am so excited about. Use the date stickers that came in the kit here and just did a repetition of the days. And then here is where I am to this point, week 8. Went on a youth outing that I didn't get to go on because I was like, how many weeks pregnant? 35 weeks pregnant, yep. And then here I had some extra pictures of our youth group that went to Perfect North, and so I did two 6x6. I did a 6x6 of that, and then I took these pictures of Landon goofing off, and he says he's going to use it when he's a politician someday. So, but I love these. I cut them out on my silhouette. Actually, I made these, and you can look. Lisa Truesdale has a tutorial, sorry, on her blog on how to do that. So I did those, and then this was just something you can purchase from the Silhouette Library. So my dog conveniently started barking, so I'm going to go, but the link to my blog is below. I will have pictures, and hopefully I will come back in the next few days with several more weeks.